The EURUSD pair is trading in a tight consolidation range around 1.1440 as traders await key catalysts that could determine the next major move. After a modest rally earlier in the week, the euro has paused just below its recent highs, with the market now focused squarely on the upcoming U.S. non-farm payrolls, data, and any fresh signals from the European Central Bank. Technically, 1.1440 is a critical pivot level. The pair has tested this zone multiple times over the past 48 hours, struggling to break higher, yet holding firm above key moving averages like the 50-day EM, showing a lack of strong directional momentum, which reflects the market's wait-and-see stance ahead of Friday's NFP report. A strong print out of the US could strengthen the dollar and pull your USD back toward 1.1380, while a weak jobs number may push the euro higher toward 1.1500 resistance. On the Eurozone front, expectations are growing that the ECB may adopt a more dovish tone in its upcoming statement, especially as inflation in several EU countries shows signs of cooling. If the ECB signals that rate cuts are on the table later this year, it could weigh on the euro, potentially halting any upside moves and dragging the pair back into the 1.13 range. However, a surprise hawkish tilt, perhaps in response to stronger than expected core inflation, could drive fresh buying interest in the euro. Fundamentally, both central banks are at a crossroads. The Fed is closely watching wage pressures and labor strength to decide whether to keep rates elevated into late 2025, while the ECB must balance inflation risks with slowing economic growth in key EU economies like Germany and France. This divergence or convergence of policy could set the tone for EURUSD throughout the summer. In the short term, all eyes are on whether the NFP beats or misses expectations. A hotter-than-expected report could spark renewed dollar strength, especially if wage growth remains elevated, signaling persistent inflation risk. On the other hand, a soft report could cause a sharp dollar sell, with your USD possibly breaking out of its current range to the upside. To sum it up, EURUSD is coiling at 1.1440, and volatility is on deck. The direction of the next breakout will likely be decided by how the U.S. labor data plays out and whether the ECB offers clarity on its rate path. Traders are advised to stay nimble, watch for confirmed breakouts, and prepare for a potential surge in market movement by the end of the week.